I know 2 cities in Russia.
Moscow.
St. Petersburg. 3 cities
Okay,
in
you know
Russia.
another.
St. Petersburg,
Yeah.
Moscow, and Minsk.
Minsk is not in Russia.
Really?
It's in Germany.
Really?
Yes. I will look it up
Look,
right
I-
now
I-
because
I thought it was
'cause
Russia.
I now think you don't believe me.
I don't.
We're gonna put on the Jeopardy.
Ba-doo. Ah, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Another
the
yeah.
waiting sound.
Sometimes in the
Yeah.
yeah.
Minsk.
Look at that. Yeah. Looking up Minsk.
Minsk is the capital and largest city of Belarus. So not Russia, but one of the Russian countries.
So it's part of the
It's like part of the old Soviet Union. But that's also like saying that, the Ukraine is we whacked into a hole. And now we took the shovel out.
Gotta take that shovel and dig it up.
Climb out of the
we
hole.
dug ourselves a hole.
And now we ain't got no shovel.
We don't know how to get out of here. Has it ever occurred to you that the Tooth Fairy, in general, just the concept of the Tooth Fairy, has been damaging the lives of kids since its conception?
Right. Is this another Santa Claus sort of
So no.
Angle?
So no, because think about it this way.
Okay.
The Tooth Fairy, since the beginning of when it started.
Of teeth.
Since the beginning of time.
Of when
of
teeth were in your
around.
mouth.
They basically teach kids that it's okay to sell your body parts for money.
And that's what leads to black market kidney sales.
Yeah, and it's like, well, then there's that, but then you can also go into the whole other segment of, selling your body parts. So the Tooth Fairy is inherently
like
bad.
Feet pics and stuff like
prove
that.
me wrong, right?
Well, think about it this way, just the concept of the Tooth Fairy.
Mm-hmm.
We're okay with this woman in a tutu
Waltzing
breaking into your house in the middle of the night, going into your kid's bedroom,
is that okay?
into their bed,
and
pulling out a little trinket, a little piece of their childhood,
piece of bone,
taking it away, and then leaving them like $1.
Yeah. And it's like
that's like you walk up and you punch a man in the face, then you just throw a $1 bill at him and walk away.
What?
That's my tooth.
What?
You take his tooth.
Like you can't, but the thing is that it's consensual, right? Because
can
the
you
kid,
consent when you're asleep?
Well,
there you go.
We dug ourselves a hole. We can't get out here. No, but what I mean is the Tooth Fairy. It's like you put your tooth under the pillow.
Yeah,
hoping
you do it. You
that
want
the Tooth
thing.
Fairy will
You
come.
want cash.
At cold hard cash.
You know what though? That's also showing. This is also setting in the mindset
Capitalist
in kids.
America.
Well, really though, think about it. It's like it doesn't matter. You'll work yourself to the blood, sweat, and bone.
Yes,
right
yes.
down, and then as long as you get money from it. So sure, go through the pain of ripping that tooth out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Do it. Please do it because we'll give you money.
Do it because we'll give you $1.
Well, think about it. Think about it this way. I'm imagining like there's like a mom who's just sitting there and there's a kid and I don't want. It's my tooth. My tooth is wiggling.
Yes.
It's wiggling and it hurts. It hurts. And then like she's just like pull it out. I don't want to pull out my teeth.
So it's like an incentive.
And they're like, and then she was like, pull it out and
use the door
tooth,
trick.
and the tooth fairy will come.
Use the door trick.
The who? The tooth fairy. Who is the tooth fairy?
A magical being.
Give you if you put the tooth under your pillow, you get $0.25. What? You know what I mean? Like
Man,
I feel
inflation
like
has really hit.
Came out of nowhere, and then this parent went to like a PTA meeting and was like, "Guys,
you're not gonna believe.
You're not gonna
just
believe
like
this.
sleepless nights. Parents have had like sleepless nights because their kids are just crying about their toothaches.
Yeah,
and it's just like, guys.
Like I wonder if it comes from a folklore because like some things like very obviously come from a folklore, like a tradition of a country, and it's just made it across the world.
Mm-hmm.
But like the tooth fairy doesn't seem to like Not by my knowledge. It doesn't link up with anything.
Do you wonder if the
maybe it's a Brothers
Tooth Fairy
Grimm
was
thing.
made up by the dentist? Like it's big dentists?
It's totally big dentist. I wouldn't think any other way now, thinking about it.
Thinking about it that way, if they're like back in time in like the very, very early ages.
Because if you were to pull out your own tooth, it would get infected back in the day.
The dentist
would pull it.
Would pull it out, right?
Do you think the Tooth Fairies were the first dentists?
Because
you would just come in the middle of the night and then they'd pull out the kid's tooth when they were asleep, so they weren't biting them.
I think,
but they would get money.
The dentist would actually get money.
Because the parents would be like, yeah, Billy's tooth, and then they'd go into like their cave because it's caveman time, and then rip it out of their mouth.
Man, that's the best like return on investment ever. Like, let's think of this: you give the kid a quarter and instantly receive like whatever it is, like $400 for the dental appointment.
Do you think they ever used rocks as currency? Like in that time?
Yeah, totally, man.
Like, so do you think they got a boulder and then they had to chip off like a pebble for the kid?
Well, like gold is a kind of metal rock, right?
Yeah,
like
gold is rocks.
So it's like they used to use rocks.
Dude, we base our entire economy on rocks. Yeah, because we use the gold standard, or we used to. I don't think we do anymore, right?
I don't know. No, we don't think we use the gold standard.
But like gold is still important.
But in case still look at it. If we and like just precious metals, silver, bronze, gold, iron, steel. All of these things.
Iron's not that precious.
Well, it's not precious, but it's like, we use it. We used it.
We pump it
for building things.
Pump iron.
Yeah, like I genuinely think that all of this to say that the dentists are profiting and the kids are suffering because they're growing up to become people who understand that it's okay to sell your body parts.
Yeah,
and because of that. Nobody wants to work anymore, and the labor shortage is growing because everyone's like, well, I can just sell my kidney.
Yeah, or I can just sell feet pics.
Or feet pics. Whatever. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Which is all coming from the Tooth Fairy.
And the Tooth Fairy is just a made-up trope. It's just a made-up idea. Being.
I think. Why don't we take it to the next level?
Sure.
Like, why don't we'll start it here, and we'll use our mob of an audience to spread the word. We're gonna make like the tooth troll.
The tooth troll.
And it's like, hey, if you don't pull out your wiggly tooth, the tooth troll is gonna come and he's gonna punch you in the face. And he's gonna knock your tooth out.
It'll be like,
so instead of like rewarding them, it's like it's like, hey, do the right thing, pull out your tooth, don't leave stuff to the last second, right? Or else the tooth troll is gonna come with his club. Because he's a troll, so he's gonna have a club, and he'll smack you in the face.
It's gonna be just like Alvin Ashman.
Yeah,
remember? Yeah. Like he'll throw ash in your face if you forgot your Lenten promise, right?
And it's like, hey, the tooth troll's coming. Shh, shh, shh. He whistles through like a tooth hole. I can't do it. He's like, shh, 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 shh. It's like, man, the tooth troll.
The tooth troll's coming around.
And he looks like Danny DeVito, but with a club.
Oh.
And he's just like, smack ya, it's my tooth troll.
Did you ever know anyone who like intentionally pulled their teeth out? Even if they were not ready to come out, they were just like, man.
I know people who pulled early, but I didn't know anyone who like pulled like a regular tooth.
And why do our teeth? Like, do you find the concept of baby teeth weird? Like, why don't we just why can't we just
go normal teeth?
Yeah, why can't we just
Well, because your jaw's not big enough yet.
Yeah, well, lame.
It's pretty lame.
But it's just kind of strange that it's like, okay, this little piece of bone grows, and it grows, and then it just falls out, and then we grow another one.
They're different.
I don't know, man. I'm not a scientist.
Man, it's pretty crazy, though, if you think about it. Like, we can bite pretty hard. Like, have you ever thought about...
Not as hard as a crocodile, though.
Well, we can't, but, like, also, if you decided, like, oh, I'm going to bite you, like, I could bite your ear off.
You could.
Like, we always like, oh, be careful of the dog.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mike.
Oh, man, he's back to the show.
Back again.
Hey, guys. Hey, guys, you want I'll teach you how to bite an ear off, guys. Hey, guys.
The worst segue in the
best segment ever.
Sorry, you were saying.
I don't even remember, man.
Mike just cleared the thoughts. He cleared our thoughts.
Mike cleared the show.
The show is ended now.
Yeah, wasn't that epic?
Wasn't that pretty cool?
Yeah, so make sure that you follow us on YouTube and TikTok, and you can also listen on Spotify, and coming up very soon is Apple Podcasts. So keep your eyes out. Follow us on the stuff. Have your fun.